Invisible gardener, he comes to you. Questions on your garden, he will answer true. Control your pest, compost properly too. Heal your soil and make your life too. So don't panic.
Hi everybody, this is Andy Lopez,
It's organic.
better known as the Invisible Gardener.
It's organic. The way that nature intended it. It fires you on your ticks, whiteflies and fleas. Help to diagnose what's wrong with roses or trees. Then offer an alternative way to the disease. That's the whole planet. It will please, so don't panic. It's organic. Invisible gardener, he comes to you. Questions on your garden, he will answer true. Control your pest, compost properly too. Heal your soil and make your life too. So don't panic.
Hi everybody, this is Andy Lopez,
It's organic.
better known as the Invisible Gardener.
No.
Hello everybody, welcome to Don't Panic, It's Organic with Andy Lopez, Invisible Gardener. That's me. We have Eco Cat, Eco Dog visiting us today. I started a new series on the Refractometer, and we're going to be doing a lot of interesting stuff coming up. Have a new workshop coming up pretty soon, which means you'll be able to call me, get online, we can talk. We're going to be doing lots of stuff coming up. And so if you want to call, this show is pre-recorded, so we're not taking any calls today, but starting next week, we're going to be breaking it up the format to allowing you to call and talk to us, talk to me. Right now, let's tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a natural arborist. That means I don't use any chemicals. That means I heal the soil. That's what it's really all about. It's healing the soil. I've been doing this since 1970. I didn't know I was healing the soil then. I do now. And I'm here to help you deal with the drought, deal with the fires. It's very stressful on yourself, but you think that's stressful. Wait and see what it does to the trees. So I'm here to help you. I help you to control your water, because we have a certain amount of water, and that's what we have to deal with. The business has been around since 1970. No chemicals, no pesticides. Everything's done naturally, and that's what I'm here for. So give me a call. I run the club. Membership is free for the time being. Join. It's free. It won't cost you a penny. You get access to all 20 books. Let me help you today, okay? So go visit invisiblegardener.com today. Sign up. Membership is free. You get my newsletter. I'm also available as a consultant, organic consultant for you, right? We do Zoom. We do everything. That's so that we can communicate without having to be in person. Isn't that cool? Give me a call today, and I'll get started with a house call if you're lucky enough to be in my area. My book is called Don't Panic, It's Organic. Available everywhere books are sold. So happy growing organically, of course. Enjoy the show.
Hey, yeah, wow, cool, yeah, yeah. Okay, music. Okay, this is another test. This is test number 13. Just to see what happens with the stereo. I don't know what's going on with the stereo. I don't know anything. Not even moving. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We're moving. Okay, let's try it now. Hi, this is Andy Lopez, Invisible Gardener. Let me show you what we're feeding these trees today. It's called rock dust. So we have azomite, and it's called garden pearls, but it's really called gypsum, as well as a variety of other stuff, which I have already blended before I got here. Oak tree. We sprinkle it lightly around the base of the oak tree. We put it around everywhere on the property. This is the time of year for it. Here I am looking to make sure we don't have any bark beetles. You always want to do inspections. These trees are getting fed the rock dust blend. There's several different types of rock dust which I blend together. as well as other varieties, sources of minerals. And you want to also add the microbial life to it. So everybody here is getting it. Totally 100% organic property. The late fall, spring is one of the best times to apply the rock dust blend. You want to get a blend so that you have a wide variety of trace minerals. As you can see, the oak trees are doing wonderful. We have to make sure the gardeners don't overwater. It's always a problem. This one here, for example, was getting overwatered because the plant's above it. And we put it on the lawn, the rock dust on the lawn. I like to use the pelletized version. It makes it easier to apply, and it does break down really nice. As you see, it works really well on the lawns. It works really well on your roses, your fruit trees. And anything you apply now will be available in the spring. So you'll have to go through the winter time to start to break down. Some of the things will be available in the spring, some more in the summertime. It takes a good year for it to break down, provided you have the natural bacteria and the microbial life needed for that. These are also some pines lavas, and various different types of trees out here. As long as they don't get overwatered and they have their microbial mixture to them, you can see it works. You'll love it. Okay, so here's some more trees that I fertilized with my organic rock dust mixture. These are some trees here. You see the pine trees, and they're all doing really well. Just have to make sure that they don't get overwatered. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll be back again. Happy growing organic, of course. Bye now.
What do you want me to do? Okay, so we're going to cut a pepper up and show you how you can get a reading from a pepper. Any of these things are very juicy, so you don't really have to do any grinding with them or anything. You just take what you want. It's the liquid from it. So we just take the liquid and we rub it right on there. See, you squeeze it right on there. And there it is. See how it's coating it? Coating it really nice. And then we flip it over and then we look through here. So we look through it, try to get a reading, and I'll explain to you the reading more. This one here has a 24. 24 is really very good, and I explained to you last time how you determine the quality of it. So it's excellent. It's not in the excellent scale. Excellent would be 28 and above. So that's a reading level on the refractometer. If you remember last show, I showed you how you can tell. So let's do another one. And so what you want to do is you want to clean this up really well. Just clean it up. Ideally, what you normally do is you take a little bit of water and you just run it over to clean it up a little bit. The water should be either distilled water or plain, ordinary, clean water, where you get it from. Don't want to use water with minerals in it or city water, because you'll get a different reading. So you clean it all up there, and then let's pick a strawberry. A strawberry is a perfect one of those fruits that very juicy, very easy to do. You don't have to do anything with it. Just squeeze the juice on it. There it is. See the strawberry juice. See, that's the strawberry, right? See? Flip the top back on again. There you go. It's flat, and then you look through it. And this one over here, it's at 30, which is really, really good for a strawberry. Really very good. So it's at excellent. So this strawberry here was grown organically. And it's delicious. Okay, so let's try one more thing. So what we want to do is we want to just run a little bit of water over it, get rid of all of it. Otherwise you get a weird reading. Clean it all up and everything. And these analogs are like waterproof. You can soak the whole thing in water. Very hard to break. You can drop them and probably break them that way, or smash them and break them that way. So I want to get it all wiped off. You want to not have any, yeah, it's still wet. So you want to clean it all up a little bit, really, really nice. Don't do like I used to do in the old days, spit on it. That's not cool. Okay, so we'll do this one. So again, I gave you these examples because these are already juicy. They're already juicy. And you don't really have to do anything, you just rub it right on there. And then flip it over, and you do the same thing. You look through it, and you say, well, what reading is that? Now this one here is at a lower reading, and it's like 15. So what it tells me that it's probably not organically grown. If it was organically grown, the person didn't understand about minerals. Remember, the higher the bricks level, the higher the mineral level. Now it's a little bit misleading because you think if you have a 32, you're not going to have bugs. But the problem is that you need 96 different trace minerals. If you're missing any one of those trace minerals, the bugs will come around. Okay, so then we're going to go on to the little bit harder method. I mean, it's going to be harder. I'll show you why. Okay. So we're going to do arugula, which is something similar to your lettuces and stuff like that. Now, normally you could take anything green, and you can just rub it right on there, and as you'll see that some of the chlorophyll will come across just by squeezing it on there. You can get yourself a garlic press, any way of squeezing it. You see, if you squeeze it enough, the chlorophyll will go right on there without even having to. But what I do sometimes, I'll take a mortar and pestle, and I would do this thing to it and smash it down, and that's what I would have to do for lawns and roses. Then I would take a little bit of the tiny drop of distilled water, see, just a little bit of distilled water, and I would turn it into a green liquid. To smash it down in there, smash. Eventually you'll have this little green liquid that's there. You see the green liquid? See it? See it? That's the green liquid. So you take that green liquid, and you just pour the green liquid down into the plant. Because right now, it's either that, you can just take it like this and squeeze it right onto the plant, and here, there is your green liquid. See, that's perfect. See that? Perfect. That's your green liquid that you want to test. You do that with lettuces, all your vegetables. And there you go. And then you can take a look through here. And you go. It's at 20, which is not bad, not perfect. It should be like 28. So again, remember that the higher the bricks level, the better the mineral content. But it's misleading because you could have a lot of calcium in this thing, a lot of iron. It will still give you a higher bricks reading. So that's one reason why you have to concentrate on trying to get a wide range of minerals into your garden. The secret to a healthy organic garden is have a wide range of minerals. A biologically active, highly mineralized soil. It's what you want. Then the plants will get it. And that's it for today. We're going to be doing a few more things, so don't go away. Hi! Sorry, I can't help it. What? What do you want? Oh, please, help me! Hi, coming up next, I'm going to be talking to you about roses. I'm going to show you how to use a refractometer to get a reading. By the way, you can do a reading on the flowers and do a reading on the leaves. Separate reason, I'll go over that with you. We're going to convert this rose bed to the most amazing roses you've ever seen. I've already started working on them. They look a little brighter than before. I'm going to show you what to do to the soil, what to feed them, how to take care of them. Okay? Hi, so coming up next, one of our future shows, I'm going to be showing you how to use a refractometer on the lawn, and how to read the grass blades. I'm going to show you what to feed it, how to water train your lawn, and how to have a beautiful organic lawn. And by the way, these videos are brought to you by my videographer, Rico. Hi, Rico. Thank you.
So what you're looking at here is California native grass. It's like no mold. It's meant not to be cut. Everything's 100% organically done. First we amended the soil, used lots of compost, earthworm castings. We want to keep it slightly acid. This does better in the shade of trees, but for now here in Malibu it seems to be not so hot. Maybe when it gets summertime it'll die off. That's what it normally does. But for now, it's a beautiful, beautiful ground cover. She likes to keep it cut around the rocks so you can see it, because otherwise you won't be able to see the rocks. And there it is. It's California native grass. Isn't that cool? So take care. See you later.
There is no escape.
Don't forget that coming right after the show is called the Cosmic Spaceship. You don't have to really do anything. You'll start playing almost right away once the show is over, probably about a minute. So the show is not over yet, but we just letting you know that right after the show comes my Cosmic Spaceship. And please, I want you to wear headphones and relax. It's going to be a great show. Some people have asked me how to get to it. You don't have to do anything. If you're here right now watching it, it'll be coming up right after this show, right here on this station. You don't have to do anything at all. Just stay there and enjoy it, okay? Hi, this is Andy Lopez again. Of course, I'm known as the Invisible Gardener, invisiblegardener.com, and I've been a arborist since 1970. I have a latest book. It's called Don't Panic, It's Organic, available anywhere you get your books, or you can get it from my website, invisiblegardener.com. I am a real tree hugger. I heal the soil. My whole thing is heal the soil and you heal the trees. That's how I heal trees. That's how I heal your property. I don't use any chemicals whatsoever. My whole purpose is to heal the soil. Through that, I do natural disease control, I do natural pest control, or even help you to deal with gophers, help you to deal with ants. The whole thing is I bring the soil back to life. That's the key to everything I'm doing, and I'm just trying to show you how it's done. So coming up next week, I'm going to be showing you how I get my make my super seaweed, where I go buy some stuff. Can't show you everything, but I'll show you enough to get you going. Then also too, we're going to be setting up a live workshop. If you have any questions, you can just get on board. We'll be happy to. I'll be happy to provide you the information. So don't panic. It's organic. InvisibleGardener.com.
You're crazy.
Why to bring the soil back to life. First thing we did, we planted some mycelium already about 2 weeks ago. It popped up already, it came up already. So that's good. That means the mycelium is growing underneath here. And this is mycelium. Come and take a look, I'll show you. That's the mycelium. This is mycelium. See? It's growing right under here off the wood part. Mycelium. Okay? So that's what we want to encourage to grow. Okay, thank you. So this is what we want growing here. See, this is mycelium. This is mycelium, and we want to encourage more of this to grow. Okay? Well, here I am. Organic citrus mix.
You're crazy.
Green as it gets, multi-purpose fertilizer, so grow. Ingredients. Okay. And we have very azomite. Azomite up. All this stuff up. Together. And this is what we're going to be spraying. And the things we're spraying. Beneficial microbes. Make all the root systems grow really well. And we'll also have some type of fertilizer. This is a beneficial micro fertilizer also. See? Okay? Got those. And then we're using as a potting soil, we got Fox Farm. Earthworm castings, guano, Fox Farm. So this one's called Fox Farm. It has compost forest, stagnant peat moss, Pacific Northwest seagull fishing emulsion, crab meal, shrimp meal, earthworm castings, candy loam, sterilized, fossilized, back guano, branded Dutch, Norwegian crab meal, oyster shells, and seaweed. Now, we're going to use some of this later on today.
day. Oh, the butterfly. What's that? Butterfly? So I saw a butterfly. Birds. Oh, hi there. This is Andy Lopez. I'm better known as Invisible Gardener. Today I'm here as EcoCat. You know, they do video blogging, so this is my video blog. Yeah. So I'm weird. What do you say? Oh, there's a butterfly. Where does that butterfly go? I like butterflies. Yeah. I saw a black butterfly the other day. Then on TV I saw a black butterfly movie that came out. Really cool, ain't it? Oh, there's a butterfly over there. Oh, where the butterfly goes? All these butterflies everywhere. I love butterflies. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about trees. I started doing a show in 1970 called It's the Trees. It's the trees, the trees. Oh, what happened? My voice went, hello, testing? What am I doing? Oh, it looks, wow, kind of weird. I lost everything. Oh, there it is. I'm back again. I had that flash, you know. It says all of a sudden I'm just, ooh. Anyway, I call it It's the Trees. And I started talking about trees 1970 and explaining to people importance of trees. So I kind of moved on now to the importance of the soil. After all, the trees are growing in the soil. And if you want to have happy, pest-free, disease-free trees, you need living soil. Actually, what you need is topsoil. No topsoil, no trees. Actually, no people, no living things, no animals. In my recent articles, past year or so, I've been talking about mycelium and the importance of mycelium and how mycelium is a way that it's the start and the end of the life cycle. Start at the beginning and the end of the food chain. Everything we do, it happens on the planet. The living things all get recycled by the mycelium. And it's one way that I talk a lot about how trees communicate. And the mycelium is like the web of life. It's like the internet of the soil. Really interesting. And most people aren't aware that the climate change, in part, is caused by the misuse, or rather the destruction of the topsoil. 40% of the world's topsoil has been destroyed within the last 100 years, but through farming techniques, bad farming techniques, techniques where you destroy the soil and you raise cattle, or you destroy the soil and you do cities, or you destroy the soil and you do roads, or you simply destroy the soil by adding toxins to it. And recent articles have been telling people that millions and millions of trees are dying from bark beetles and a variety of other pests. The article suggests, well, look at trees that are not being attacked and we can plant more of them. Sorry, that's partly true, but not exactly. You're still missing the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is the soil. Here's something interesting you all should know. One of the reasons why city trees are dying faster than trees in the forest is topsoil. No topsoil in the city. Now in the forest you have topsoil, but there's something that has been changed throughout. Okay, so throughout the years, throughout the millions of years that the forests have been around, animals, oh, there I go again. Wow, look at that. Something makes me want to just stare at this. I can't, oh, there you go. Must be the drugs. I'm doing too many drugs. Yeah, oh, I know what I'm doing. I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. But I do like pretty sparkly things, and my consciousness just sort of floats away like it just did a moment there ago. But throughout the millions of years, the forest has been recycling. Topsoil builds up. But the key here is animals. Oh, there I go again. I really got to stop doing this. I don't know why. Maybe it just puts it out. Maybe it's just a machine, can't handle it. Maybe it's butterflies. But anyway, it's animals. There was an abundance of animals coming and going through the forest. Animals lived and died and returned to the forest. Animals poo-pooed and returned the microbes into the forest. The forests now are a small fraction of what they used to be in the past. The animals are not traveling from one place to another. They're not bringing minerals and microbes from one place to another. They're pretty much stuck in there, and there's less and less of them. There's less and less birds. Roadkills alone kills millions and millions of animals. So there's less animals, less birds to recycle everything back again. The idea of remineralization is very, very important. But here's the thing that's more important, is you can't just put minerals in the soil. You have to have the microbes. The mycelium has to be there to eat it. That's the way it works. Most people don't realize that carbon dioxide, mycelium, in the process of providing minerals to the plants and the trees, takes in carbon dioxide and binds it into the soil. Carbon resequestration, I think is called. Resequestration, I can't say it. It basically, oh, there he goes again. Okay, you just have to wait for it. There you go, I'm back. So the process of mycelium basically takes minerals in whatever form they're in, and through the process it takes carbon and makes an acid out of it, and in the process it releases the minerals, and the minerals are are then distributed through the web that mycelium has to the plants, to the trees. Remember the root systems? They grow in there, they're intertwined with the mycelium. The root hairs have mycelium on them, which then transfers of minerals to the trees. See, simple. But if you put rock dust on, there's no mycelium there, no microbes. The rock dust will stay there for millions and millions of years. And that tree would not have any way to get the minerals. Chemical fertilizers are not a complete food. Chemical fertilizers are more toxic than good. Chemical fertilizers cause a variety of problems. They kill the beneficials in the soil. Whenever I tell people, you don't have the good guys and the bad guys in the same place. The good guys is the mycelium. So the problem that's happening now with the millions and millions of trees, there's two things going on. One is the cities. All around the cities, trees are dying left and right because there's no topsoil. The process that they are used to getting the nutrition from is not there anymore. And so, yeah, they get some food from the very air, from things being dumped around them. Fertilizers has to some extent food. It's like eating sugar, eating candy. You can only eat that for so long. You need to have a good diet. You need to have the minerals. It's a trace mineral deficiency that's happening. Combination of the drought causing stress, a combination of humans taking the underground water. Because normally you have a drought, you have the underground water that they survived off of. Now they don't even have that. So they get combination of stress from all over the place. Toxins being dumped to the side. Human beings are very, very stressful. So the key here is okay, we have a problem with the climate. That's something we're going to have to deal with. I can talk to you about that endlessly, how to deal with that. But right now we're going to talk about the soil and the trees and what you have to do. I work a lot with homeowners. That's a big area right there. Gardeners haven't the faintest idea about topsoil. I went to a place the other day and said, what's wrong with my tree? And I'm looking at it and I'm going, no topsoil. When's the last time you applied rock dust, compost, and mulch? Huh? Really? See what I'm saying? So you need to bring the topsoil back to life. The only way you can bring it back to life is by adding it to it. We took it away, we need to bring it back. We need to put rock dust, compost, and mulch. Ideally, you want to put the rock dust in the compost while you're making it. But if you can't, then you buy a good source of compost that you know is alive, has been made properly, not the suicide stuff, right? And you add the rock dust. Normally, when people make compost, they don't understand about adding rock dust, let alone cities, stuff like that, who are making compost in large scale, or a person who makes compost, company and makes compost in a large scale. Very rarely do I find them adding rock dust to it. And I go, well, where do they think to get the minerals from? What's going on? So you want to be doing that. You want to get a couple of different sources of rock dust, blend them together, because a blend of rock dust is better. Put a thin layer of rock dust down, a thin layer of compost, and a thin layer of mulch. You do that on a regular basis, your soil will slowly build up. The other thing you need to do with your trees, you need to do deep watering. It's better to underwater than overwatering. city water's got chemicals in it that can kill the beneficials. See what I'm saying? So you want to provide deep watering. Trees only need a good deep watering, say once a week at the most. That's if you have bad soil. If you have good topsoil, once a month is a good deep watering. Drip system. You install what I call tree vents. I use clay drain pipes because I like the clays. Clay is paramagnetic, really helps a lot. But you can use the PVC pipe, 3 feet, goes down the ground. Make sure your house is on the side. Inside, you put your rock dust, compost, and mulch. And ideally in the compost, you also want to make sure you're adding the mycelium and the microbes to it. And if you make compost without manure, you're not going to have the microbes in it. That's one of the things you need to know about. It's making compost. You have to add some type of animal manure. The more the blend of animal manure, the better. So the key here to helping these trees is there's a short-term and a long-term solution. The short-term solution is reduce the stress. If it's being attacked by the borer, there are many things you can do to control the borer, to kill the borer in the tree and to control it from coming back. In the short-term solution, you want to get, the way you reduce the stress is you get the minerals and the food into the plant. The way you do that is by foliar spraying. You spray the tree with a really nice, compost tea is very good. That's one reason why it works so well. It has the microbes in it, provided you make compost correctly. One of my next shows, talks here is going to be how to make compost correctly. Plus, I'm also going to talk to you about certain things that you can do to control the bark beetle, as you can do your stuff, how to make the foliar sprays. So we're going to be doing a lot of this stuff. I'm going to do a little bit every day, about 5 minutes every day, a little talk about what's going on in the environment. And every Sunday, I'm going to be here talking to you about what you and I can do together. So that's basically it for today. Make sure that you don't overwater your trees. Overwatering soaks the soil, kills the soil, is very, very bad. Okay? So basically, you understand you have to have a good topsoil.
So for some of you that don't know what I do, one of the things I do is I run a club. Besides this radio show, the club is called ClubIG, stands for Invisible Gardener Club, Invisible Gardener. And as a member, you get to have access to all my books. They're in a PDF format. The books are available on Kindle if you want to buy them from Kindle. You know, I can't give them to you in the Kindle format. My books are also available from Amazon in the PDF version, but you get them for free as a member. And so, as I mentioned before, I do natural spraying service. I'm also a natural arborist. I can help people keep trees healthy simply by making the soil healthy, believe it or not. That's very important. And so I'm an organic consultant. I charge $250 an hour for my time, but for my members it's free. Right now it's free. And it's normally $55 for a lifetime. You get my $20 book. Or if you just want to do totally digital, you can get it $20 for a lifetime. You get it's a digital membership. You get access to all my books in the PDF version of it. But as a member, you can talk to me anytime, whether it's on the radio show here or whether it's on through email or through the newsletter. Lots of different ways. We have an organic hotline that you can call me and talk to me. See, so that's what it's all about. Me helping you to do your thing, to be happy, to grow your soil, to grow your produce and your vegetables. I also do soil testing, so that you need a laboratory to send your stuff to. I can provide you with those services. I'm very heavily into remineralization. I'm happy to explain to you where I get all my products from. That's what the show is about, showing you where I buy things, where I get some. I have no secrets from you, okay? I not only teach permaculture or biodynamics, but I also teach a variety of other systems that I have worked on myself for centuries, right? I do organic fertilizations. We don't use any chemical fertilizers whatsoever. None of that. Never will, never have, never will. And what I spray is a totally natural organic product, doesn't hurt a bee or anything. Our show is right here on bbsradio.com. You get to it through my website, invisiblegardener.com. Okay, so I'm here every Saturday for you. You can email me, andylopez at invisiblegardener.com. If you have questions, that's another way you can talk to me, you know. Coming up right after the show on Station 2 is the Cosmic Spaceship. So you want to tune into that. Make sure you have your headphones on in the place, a relaxed place. It also shows you my artwork that I create, okay? Please visit me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I have over 500, 600 videos on YouTube. Join and subscribe, okay? And all my videos are there for you to go through. You have any questions? You have the book. You have questions. You can talk to me about it. That's what I'm here for. Okay. So don't panic. It's organic. I'll be back again next week. Every Saturday I'm here just for you. If you want to call me on my show, there's the phone numbers there on the website. What numbers to call? Or you can use Zoom. You also use Zoom. Pretty soon I'm going to go to a format where I'll be able to talk to you rather than have it recorded. So part of it's going to be recorded, part of it's going to be live, just to talk to you. So pay a visit to invisiblegardener.com and join today. Take care of yourself. Bye.